As you guys can see, Turbo got a huge pump today. In fact, basically all of your cryptos got a huge pump. As you guys can see, the entire market is up, and this is due to the elections, right? The elections are tonight as the recording of this video, and historically, right after elections, that is when crypto pumps the hardest, and that is that final leg of the bull run. Today's video, I'll first talk about what happens post-election to crypto, and then I'll dive into the Turbo analysis. So first and foremost, the post-election crypto pump. So Bitcoin, historically, always has a massive price increase after the US elections. Taking a look at this chart, you can see that after every single election, Bitcoin has had a massive price increase. In 2012, we had a 10,300% price increase. In 2016, we had a 2,700 price increase. In 2020, we had a 478% increase. And in 2024, after today's election results, we will see what the outcome will be for Bitcoin. And in all of these cases, Bitcoin goes up. In this year's case, right, I don't expect Bitcoin to go up as much as the past, right? Because of the diminishing returns of Bitcoin, you can expect this year to have a slightly less price increase than in 2020. So it's going to be, in my opinion, anywhere from 1.5x to maybe even a 2x for Bitcoin from today's price. So Bitcoin right now is sitting at approximately, what is it, 74,000 right now. Look at this giant candle we just got for Bitcoin. Is that the all-time high for Bitcoin? It looks like Bitcoin actually did make a new all-time high. So as of the recording of this video, Bitcoin had a massive pump, right? Massive candle, made a new all-time high. And right now we are in uncharted territories, which means that, in my opinion, this 30% scenario that I have outlined right here is very likely to come true. Now, what does this mean for all of your altcoins? What does this mean for Turbo? This means that we are going to see Bitcoin rise first. We're going to see a pump in Bitcoin, most likely into that 80K, 90K range, in my opinion, of course. And then right afterwards, we're going to see a lot of your altcoins follow. And then when Bitcoin dominance teeters off, that's when you're going to see altcoin season. I've explained this in past videos, so I won't explain it too much in today's video. Be ready, guys. Make sure your bags are packed because we are in for a ride. Now let's jump into the Turbo analysis. So looking at Turbo, we see that we have broken into this main support zone, or actually we've been in this support zone for the past couple of days, but we were teetering off. We were kind of hanging in that 7/10 of a cent range, and then now we are back into this support zone. And depending on what Bitcoin does, if Bitcoin continues to make new all-time highs, then we can definitely see the support zone break again, and we can definitely see more new all-time highs for Turbo. I would not be surprised if Turbo makes a new all-time high above 1.3 cents by the end of the year. I would not be surprised at all. Typically, crypto pumps up until Christmas, and then New Year's we have a dip, and then going into early January we have a little bit of a dip, and then in mid-January to February, that's when we pump really, really hard. That's what happened last year. If Bitcoin continues on making new all-time highs in the next couple of weeks, we can definitely expect a lot of your altcoins like Turbo to go up and potentially make new all-time highs. Now, how high can Turbo go? Well, I definitely think it can hit this 1.618, so that would put Turbo at about 1.68 cents. But the next leg up for Turbo could honestly go anywhere upwards of the 4.236 fib retracement, right? So that would put Turbo at what, 3 cents, 3.5 cents almost. I think that is very, very possible. But in order for that scenario to happen, in order for Turbo to hit that new all-time high, Bitcoin needs to continue going up. And this scenario one needs to happen, right? We can't get another dip. We can't let this be a fake out candle, or of course, all of your altcoins are going to follow suit, right? Altcoins right now are very, very weak compared to Bitcoin. Bitcoin is the leader by far in the crypto market right now. And you can see that by Bitcoin dominance, right? Bitcoin dominance right now is at 60%, almost 61%. It is at an all-time high right now. You can see this massive jump in Bitcoin dominance. And like I said before in so many of my past videos, once we see this top off of Bitcoin dominance, right now we are in this phase. Let me just draw out for you guys. We are in this phase of the bull run. After we peak right here, that's when we're going to see the drop off, and that's exactly what's going to happen this cycle as well. When we peak, whenever that might be, maybe it's in a week, maybe it's in 2 months, who knows, right? Bitcoin can continue going up. It can easily cross 100K, maybe even go to 200K, who knows? But whenever we see that peak of Bitcoin dominance and then Bitcoin starts to slow down a little bit, that's when you're going to see your altcoins pump the hardest. That doesn't mean your altcoins aren't going to pump as Bitcoin goes up, right? But it's just that Bitcoin is going to have a majority of the money flow into it rather than your altcoins, right? There's still going to be altcoins being bought all the time, but whenever Bitcoin dominance peaks off, that's when you see all of that money made from Bitcoin flow into your altcoins like Turbo. And I'm really bullish on Turbo because it hits so many narratives for this meme cycle. Turbo is in two of the hottest crypto narratives right now, that being AI and meme coins, right? Turbo was one of the first meme coins founded completely by AI. It was literally written by ChatGPT. And this coin has so much influence in the meme coin market. Right now it's sitting at number 10, but I definitely expect this to go up, right? I need to update this price. This was from a couple of days ago. So right now it's sitting at about 0.008. And I can definitely see this coin being a top 7 to top 5 to maybe even top 3 meme coin this cycle, which means I can definitely see it hitting upwards of $13 billion market cap to maybe even 20 to even $50 billion market cap. My conservative prediction is anywhere from $4 billion market cap to $13 billion market cap. Don't underestimate the power of meme coins, because during these meme coin cycles, there is so much money, both retail money and also smart money and also big money from investors. During the bull run, there is so much money being flown into meme coins, into that top 5, top 10 meme coins, that you are going to see these meme coins do incredible numbers every single day. And that is why I even think 4 billion to 13 billion market cap for Turbo is very, very conservative. I would not be surprised at all if it hits 20 billion plus. Now, what does that put Turbo? Well, a $4 billion market cap for Turbo would put it at 6 cents, right? That is easily over a 7x return from today's price. These numbers might be slightly actually lower than what they actually are, because I haven't updated them yet. So based on today's price, these numbers would actually be higher. But 11 cent Turbo, right, would be a $7 billion market cap, which is very likely in my opinion. $13 billion market cap would be a 20 cent Turbo. That is over a 22x from today's price. I think all of that is very, very likely. The Turbo community is very, very strong. As you can see, Turbo over 87,000 followers on X. It's the first meme coin created by AI. You can read the thread here, right? How Turbo was founded, Memecoin GPT. And I think this is an extremely hot narrative once again. I think this community is one of the best communities out there for meme coins. Typically, meme coins have very strong communities, but Turbo has an extremely strong community. One of the strongest communities out there for meme coins, definitely. Turbo is also a first cycle meme coin, which means that this is the first bull run it's ever experienced. And typically, coins that are experiencing their first bull run typically do the best out of your cryptos, right? So think about coins like Solana last cycle, think about coins like Sheeb last cycle, right? All of these first cycle coins perform exponentially well, and this is definitely something I can see for Turbo. This coin has it all, right? It has the hype, it has the narratives, it has a good chart, right? It has a great supply and circulating supply, right? Most of the supply is already in circulation. I think this coin, this meme coin, has great potential, and that is why it is one of my largest holdings personally, and I'm very bullish on it. That's gonna be it for the video. Hope you guys enjoyed. I'm gonna be putting out a lot more videos very soon, including my top 4 picks for what coins you want to be in after the election. So stay tuned for that, and I'll see you guys in the next one.